So in general, here's my pick'em. So I was assuming, I'm not assuming, I'm risking it for the biscuit. I don't know if Furia will actually make it. So I just threw him in this 3-0 slot because I have more faith in these guys to actually just advance, but I don't really have faith in any of the teams to get a 3-0. I think Gamer Legion got squeezed by and got lucky, TBH. And I almost want to throw in Apex in here somewhere. Because I do feel like they did really well, and I still think they could hang. Does C9 not have a CSGO team anymore? They didn't qualify. I expect G2 to do well. The hardest part for me is this 3-0. I expect G2 to make it. I expect ENCE and Na'Vi to make it for sure. Heroic should make it. I would be shocked if they didn't. Vitality does pretty good. 9 is actually kind of impressive for me, I feel. And FaZe, I mean... We only need 5 correct. And I definitely think we could easily get like 3. I think Gamer Legion is just going to get bullied now. I think 9 could do something. They have seen like some opposition and they've done okay against it, so I could see them advancing. FaZe makes me a little nervous. I don't even know what to do with Into the Breach or Bad News Eagles. I don't think Monty will make it. Nip is still didn't look good to me. Like, they're just not fighting the greatest teams, and they're like letting not great teams get away with a lot. I think Nip looked bad in my opinion. Like, yeah, they won, but they were like losing a lot of rounds I feel like they shouldn't have been, and like I don't know if they just didn't have their heads on straight or what, but they just kind of seemed a little more like willy-nilly whatever. And I just haven't watched Into the Breach or Bad News Eagles like at all. I think they look decent, yeah, but they didn't have a very challenging schedule either. This like bracket is so crazy to me because it all just depends who wins. Like, if G2 wins this here, we have, like, G2 and Na'Vi, and then, like, Heroic and ENCE. Yeah, it's so hard to get, like, a 3-0 pick in here. I almost want to throw Heroic in a 3-0, because they start with Into the Breach, and then, like, it would either be... The thing is it's either G2 or, like, ENCE, more than likely, is who they face. And I feel like Heroic would be ENCE. But I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just like, these 3-0s seem so ridiculous. I would rather throw it in 9, because like, I mean, it's a best of 1. Sure, they might get it against G2 here. G2 should come back for it, I would imagine. But I mean, even if 9 wins that, they go against Na'Vi. Like, I didn't know who else to put in a 3-0. I really didn't. Yeah, I like the Furia pick. Because if Furia just kind of gets a little bit here, you know, it's possible. It's so very possible. Like, you could have Na'Vi and Heroic and 9 and Furia, and I think Furia would win that. And then Furia comes down here to play... Hello? Oh, it would be Na'Vi. Oh, I'm freaking off already. Oh my goodness, I'm crazy. Yeah. Well. God, it just depends this first round too. Like, if Apex beats Into the Breach, then that changes this whole little layout here where, like, I think 9 would be a really nice pick. I know there's so many toss-up games. I almost put 9 in the 3-0 because I feel like 9 could probably get a 3-0 with their start, because they start with Liquid. Also, Na'Vi starting with Gamer Legion made me want to throw Na'Vi in the 3-0 as well, because like, if they start strong in a best of 1, they have one more best of 1, and then it's like, what, like, is this still another best of 1? Best of 1, best of 1, best of 1. I believe they're best of 1s. Just go who definitely loses their opening match and who definitely wins their opening match. I mean, like, Na'Vi should win their opening match for sure. Heroic, I mean, I would expect them to, but FaZe I feel like is kind of good opposition. Vitality in G2, I don't know. And should win here. Furia should win against Monty, I think. So I was going, that's why I was like 9 or Furia I like in the 3-0 spot because I like their start. Because if 9 wins here and then even this is this wouldn't be the worst, I feel. But I don't know because they're best of ones. Yeah, I feel pretty safe with most of them. Like, it's really the 3-0 that throws off my whole thing. I do think G2, Navi, Vitality, I do think in general are, and Heroic are like fine. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because if they don't get 3-0, then even if they advance, you don't get the point. So that's why the 3-0 pick, I was throwing a little crazy of a team in there. So Furia, I think, could do it in general, or 9. Furia or 9 in the 3-0. Because, man, I do believe this here, that they're, I think 9 could start strong. I do think Furia could start strong. Like, you have, they fight Liquid early, and then Monty, they start strong. And then it kind of just depends how the rest of these play out. But again, 9 fight in Apex, Furia and Ents. It's a best of 1. Again. So I kind of feel like Furia could get that. But, I mean, with the best of 1s, it's really a toss-up. I put Liquid as my 0-3. I was thinking about it. But I have less faith in Gamer Legion than Liquid. Because Gamer Legion just doesn't have a good bracket here at all, I think. They face Navi, Fnatic, or Into the Breach, probably. And then they face like FaZe or I don't know, Liquid again? Oh. Yeah, I don't love it. Okay, I think we go with these. Furia with the 3-0. It's possible with the best of 1s, depending on the first day, how that lines up. I think 9 would probably make it. I do think G2 will make it. Navi will make it. Heroic should. Gamer Legion's got the worst schedule. I don't see them winning it. Vitality is a decent team as well. I think we could get 5 out of this. I think we could get 5 out of this, chat. What do you think? 1-1, we can get 5 and continue to the champion stage, or 2-2? The 3-0 pick is the hardest pick, I swear. And I just like, I do think Furia could make it and maybe do a 3-0, but I don't know what other team I would want in that 3-0. I don't know what else I would put in there. I almost want to put Fnatic over FaZe, but I feel like that's a bold move. I don't know. I think we leave this here. That's what I'm picking. Feels good so far. We're doing all right. We got the silver coin. We got 6 of these right in the challenger stage. Will it show me? Yeah, we got 6 of them right here, so that's good. We'll take those. Go again. We'll see. We will see. Those are my picks for the legend stage. You guys are gonna have to let me know yours.